If you're trying to be healthy or newly vegan or vegetarian and you want some snacks on the go that will keep you full and energized but also won't make you gain unhealthy weight, watch this video for my 7 healthy snacks on the go.
When love comes in.
Hey guys, it's Dr. Mona, and today's video is really coming from a direct request from you. And I was reading through all your Instagram comments and questions, and a really common concern was, what can I eat for a healthy snack that's easy, on the go, that's healthy, especially a lot of you that are nurses or working night shifts. I know that can be a tricky hour, so I'm really excited to share these snacks because I think you'll find them really useful, and you'll see that it's actually not that hard to have healthy snacks on the go. The first thing I want to talk about is power balls, power snacks, energy bites. I'm using this as an example because there are some that you can buy. This brand is by Navitas. This one is the coffee cacao. It's basically just a combination of like cashew, dates, different kinds of nuts and seeds, almond butters, and you can kind of make them into these little balls or squares. Some of them are no bake, some of them you can bake. Really, the point is these kind of taste like granola bars or cookies or a combination of all of those, but they're healthy. And the reason these are better for you than just going out and buying a granola bar is because there's so much processed sugar, just so much processing in general. You can buy these, but you can also make them on your own. It's so simple. Honestly, it can be as simple as mixing some almond butter, chia seeds, and some vegan dark chocolate chips, or some oats and seeds. I mean, there's so many different things you can do. When it comes to food combining, these aren't always perfectly food combined, but when you are eating plant-based, you really don't have to worry about being 100% food combined all the time. So if you're cheating a little bit for a snack on the go, it's okay. At least I do, and I've never found a problem with them. So Navitas has some really great brands. Maybe I can post a recipe under this video. If you guys have any recipes you like for little quick energy bites on the go, please leave them in the comments, and maybe I can feature one on my blog. So that's one. And like I said, get creative with those. You can add protein powders. You can even add a little bit of like raw espresso beans and give it like a little coffee taste. There's so many cool, fun things you can do. And not to keep killing this topic, but you can keep them in the freezer so that you can cook a huge batch at a time. You can grab them and go for breakfast. Kids love them. Your boyfriends or husbands will love them because it kind of tastes like a cookie. So please look into making your own and just finding so many cool recipes with that. So the next thing I want to talk about is raw snacks. When you're eating raw, it's just so much better for your gut. It's a lot healthier. Now, I can't eat a fully raw diet. I mean, maybe I could. Everyone can. But it's difficult, and I understand wanting warm food sometimes. So I always say, when you can eat raw, do it. So when it's something like a cracker or a chip, when it's easier to eat raw because you don't even notice the difference. Crackers are dry and hard anyway. But if it's, obviously if you want some soup and you want something warm, that's not raw. Raw crackers, raw nuts and seeds. These cashews you can see are raw whole cashews. Make sure when you're buying nuts and seeds, they're not roasted, they're not salted. You want to get them raw so that you digest them better. Oftentimes, when you aren't digesting something well, that's what leads to bloating, and that's what you might think is weight gain. You ever notice your stomach is a little bigger and you can't button up your pants as well, but maybe you're not gaining any pounds? A lot of times that's due to bloating. Raw nuts, raw crackers, I love these. These are like zesty pizza sprouted flax crackers. They're already sprouted, which is even better for bloating. So these ingredients are sprouted flax seeds, sunflower seeds, sesame seed, tomato powder, and garlic powder. So simple. This is also nut-free for those of you who have nut allergies. This is a really great option. The next thing, I love this one, is avocado. So I've always told you guys that I like travel with an avocado in my purse on airplanes, and some people think it's difficult because obviously it's messy to cut open. So what you can do is pre-slice your avocado. See, this is what I did. And it's literally so easy. Let's say you're working at a hospital late night shift and there's just kind of a really basic salad bar that doesn't have everything you want. Well, adding some sliced avocado to it would make it a lot more filling. Or let's say there's only like, random fast foods or something, you can find some plain rice even and put some avocado on it. Like, just adding avocado can make it more fulfilling. It can make it taste better, add so many more nutrients, and it's gonna give you a really good boost of energy. Healthy fats are really what give us that instant energy. That's kind of what goes back to the keto diet. Or you can just eat it on its own. One thing I like to do, I like to kind of have my own like makeshift guacamole. So simple. And you could also take, if you have your avocado, let's say you find crackers at like a gas station, you can just dip it right in like this. You see that? And this is so good. I want to eat this whole thing now. The next snack is veggies. I know this sounds boring and this is very cliche, like what do vegans eat? All we can eat is veggies, but I just want to introduce to you a different kind of veggie snack. I feel like you need to think a little bit outside the box. You know, veggies aren't just carrots and celery sticks. There's so many amazing things that taste so good. So I just want to show you what I have in here. I've got raw green beans, which you don't just have to eat, you know, boiled with butter. You can totally eat these raw. I've got snow peas. I've got sugar snap peas. I've got these little mini bell peppers. These are my favorites because they're so packed with vitamin C. One serving of bell peppers actually has more vitamin C than an orange. So if you're feeling sick, if your skin is feeling dull, you want to add peppers into your diet. What else have I got in here? Oh, cherry tomatoes. Love cherry tomatoes. I actually oftentimes just take like a package of cherry tomatoes like this and just pack the whole thing with me and snack on them. Honestly, you can never have too many vegetables. I don't care what diet you're on. No one's going to ever limit you of vegetables. You know, they can limit you of fruit or different carbs or fat, but never veggies. They're so yummy. Try this. Honestly, like it's not as boring as it seems. You could even pair these two together. You could dip the veggies into the avocado and make it a little more interesting. You can add some lemon juice onto it. Just so many cool things you can do with this. So don't neglect your veggies and think outside the box. The next thing I have is celery and cream cheese. This is a snack I've loved since I was a kid, and I wasn't vegan growing up. Now I'm vegan, and I'm so glad I found the brand Kite Hill because it's the only vegan cream cheese that doesn't have soy. You know, however much you can limit soy is better. I do have some soy in my diet, but where I can cut it out, I like to, especially when taste isn't compromised, quality isn't compromised. This is literally just made from almonds. Celery and cream cheese is one of my favorite snacks in the world. I just like to dip it in here. You can also, another great thing, if you don't have a container like this, go get like a little to-go salad container. You know, if you're at a salad bar and they have like the little mini ones, they're disposable. You can throw them out after. Some people don't like all the Tupperware, you know, packing like a little Tupperware. So if that's the problem, there is a solution to it. I like to just use these and just dip it right in. If you guys try Kite Hill, they have two different brands of cream cheese. One of them is just plain. One of them is like this chive, onion chive something. That's the one I have right now. It's absolutely delicious. This is basically eating celery and almonds, and they just made it into cream cheese form. I feel like it's so exciting. Like you're just eating celery and almonds and it tastes so good. So try this snack. The next one is oatmeal. I'm usually, when it comes to money saving, I like buying things in bulk. So I'll always buy like a big thing of steel cut oatmeal. But when it comes to snacking, this is one time where I'd recommend buying the little individual packs of oatmeal. Always get plain. Whenever you buy anything that's individual packed, please always get it completely plain and you be in control of how you want to sweeten it, because you can sweeten it with some stevia, with some cinnamon, even with a little bit of sugar, but you're in control of it. You know how much you're adding. When you buy things that are processed, just the quality's lower. So buy things plain. Start like that. These are original, just little oatmeal packs. So these used to save me at this one pharmacy I'd work at. I remember I wanted to always have a healthy snack midday, and I'm always hungry. You can ask it, I'm just always hungry. So I would pack these. I'd get like a little disposable container or even like your mug that you might keep in the office. Add some water and that's it. It's such an easy midday snack. It's healthy. It's lowering your cholesterol. It can help lower your blood pressure. This is a great, great one to have. And it's very inexpensive. Buying it, you could also buy this, some places sell it, but it's just a lot more cost effective to have your own, buy your own. And lastly, I want to talk about chia seed pudding. This might be my favorite. It takes a little bit of preparation, but nothing that crazy. I want to show you guys the most basic way to make it, and you can go in so many different directions from here. You can add so many different flavors or spices and totally make it your own, but just for the sake of this video and for me to show you how easy it is, I want to show you all you can do to make it. You're gonna take 6 tablespoons of chia seeds and just put it into a mason jar or a Tupperware.
A few moments later.
Okay, 6 tablespoons, and then you're gonna take 2 cups of almond milk, coconut milk, any kind of plant-based milk will do. Same thing with almond milk, always buy it unsweetened. Just be careful. Even the ones, if you buy that are vanilla flavored, they still come unsweetened. We want to always buy things plain, sweeten them ourselves. So we're going to do 2 cups. Oh, I don't think the other cup's going to fit in here. I'm gonna just do a little, let's see if it'll fit. Just fit, okay. I'll post this recipe under here too. But the ratio is just 6 tablespoons chia seeds, 2 cups of any kind of almond milk or nut milk. This could be enough on its own just to make your chia seed pudding. You literally just shake it up, stir it around with a spoon, let it sit for a little bit, make sure it sits really well, then put it in the fridge. You could do it in maybe 2 hours. I like to wait overnight for 8 hours. My go-to spices that don't add any calories but just add health benefits and flavor are cinnamon, a little bit of vanilla, and I love stevia. Stevia is the only like powdered sweetener, this and monk fruit, that I'd recommend. I'm just gonna use this same spoon. And that's literally it. What I usually do after this is I'll add cacao powder. I'll even add like a tablespoon of like organic maple syrup. So many things you can do. You could add like sliced coconut on top, coconut whipped cream, and you just literally stick this in your fridge the next morning. And you'll even notice if you ever notice when you put chia seeds in a smoothie, they kind of get bigger and turn into like a jelly consistency? That's what happens with chia seeds. So if you put them with any kind of liquid, they expand, which is also why they keep you full, because when you eat them, they expand in your stomach, they hold water, they keep you full longer, they're full of fiber, good source of protein. So chia seeds are amazing for like a midday snack, a late night snack. This is also something you could buy at the grocery store, but it's just so easy to make on your own. I definitely recommend doing it. I mean, you saw, this is it. Like, everything you do after that's up to you, but this is the base. You can take it to work right in the mason jar. So simple. So that's it. These are my 7 healthy snacks on the go. If you have any questions about any of the ingredients or brands, please leave it in the comments, and please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what else you want me to share on this channel, and I will see you guys next time. Oh my God, I'm sorry. There's so many things in my teeth. So the next snack, this is really hard to eat. Sorry, I was just choking on these crackers a little bit. They're like full of seeds, so sometimes they get stuck in your throat, but they're a great snack, I promise.